In my last video, I went over some reasons to be optimistic about MLB The Show 23 Diamond Dynasty, but this video will be much different because we're going to take a look at a few different reasons why MLB The Show 23 Diamond Dynasty might not play out exactly how we all hope. And if you guys enjoyed the video and want more MLB The Show 23 Diamond Dynasty videos, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. But I want to start off by saying that in this video, I'm not going to be telling you guys all of these things I'm about to talk about will definitely fail, for sure fail. I'm more so just giving you guys a few concerns that could potentially lead to issues or complaints from the community when it comes to Diamond Dynasty. So let's jump into this first concern we're going to talk about, which is the new feature we're going to see this year, and that is sets and seasons being implemented. And again, I'm not saying that new sets and seasons, this new feature will for sure fail, but it's still a concern heading into this year's game because the releases for new cards and also the team building within Diamond Dynasty will be so much different from any other year. So the release schedule of new cards, as most of you guys know by now, will be completely different. As we will see cards of basically every single overall in the game to start the year. There's definitely a portion of the Diamond Dynasty community that's just not a fan of us getting 99 overalls that first week of the year with the new content format, bringing us high 90s into each set and into each season. And the one downside that stands out to me personally, with the new seasons and sets concept is the fact that there will be cards in certain seasons that you just won't be able to use because they're going to be in a set that's locked for that specific season, as you guys can see on the screen, like in Season 3 when Set 1 is locked. So in this instance, Set 1 cards would not be allowed to be used in Season 3, but keep in mind that they are bringing a special wildcard ability into the game. So basically what it is you can bring a player from a set that's locked for a season into that season, but I think this will only go for one player, so I think you'll only get one wild card slot. So I think the main concern would be, if one or two sets of players would be just absolutely loaded, then all of a sudden you won't be able to play with most of those players for a while, and I could potentially see that just being frustrating for a lot of people. And we'll have to see how sets and seasons play out over the course of the year to actually know whether this is a concern or not. But this is definitely still a valid concern coming into MLB The Show 23 Diamond Dynasty, given how big of a change it will be, just something we haven't seen yet. Now moving into our number 2 concern for Diamond Dynasty, and I want to start off by saying that co-op rewards could definitely help co-op become more popular of a mode, and I actually suspect that it will, but if we get the same exact ranked and BR modes as previous years, I think it's fair to think that this could possibly be the downfall for competitive modes within Diamond Dynasty. As I've talked about in some of my other videos, it seems like there will be some solid and meaningful gameplay changes, which will be great. I'm looking forward to them for sure, but I feel like we maybe should be worried about ranked and about BR in MLB 23 just being too similar to what it's been in past games. And after a month or two, I feel like lots of people will once again get sick of the old ranked and BR systems. And in my opinion, we need some pretty big changes to the way ranked and BR are set up so people can enjoy the grind more and are more willing to play these modes for more than a month or two at the beginning of the year. And I'm not going to lie, I still haven't come up with a genius idea or solution to these things, but I think when we think about ranked or BR, the fun aspect of these modes is what hurts, and was what hurt these modes over the course of the last year, or of the last few years, I should say. And this especially goes for BR because literally everyone I know who played BR last year never really played it for fun. They would only grind it for the new card that came out. And this is a huge issue because the number one thing that, if you're SDS that you want is for people to be genuinely enjoying playing these game modes instead of just grinding it for the new card that came out. And let me know if you guys have any ideas for what they could change or add to ranked and BR to make these modes more fun and just entertaining, just so, it's something that you would want to actually play all year round. And maybe they do nothing, but if they don't do anything, then in my opinion, they really need to add in another online competitive mode, Diamond Dynasty, that will just make playing online more fun. But other than co-op, it seems unlikely we will get anything this year. And in the past, past videos and whatever, I've suggested tournaments, which could occur maybe every other weekend with different divisions, and your division depends on how good you are, how many tournaments you've won, and would also just see crazy rewards for the winners of these tournaments, which would be exciting. And I think this would just add a lot of excitement and hype to online play within Diamond Dynasty, and is an addition that this game just needs very badly. And the third concern that I'm going to get into, which actually came kind of from the tech test, it is, will hitting be too difficult and frustrating, especially for new players or for more casual players? And I've seen this question being asked by people throughout the MLB The Show community since the beginning of the tech test, and these concerns could be in regard basically to anyone who plays the game, but like I said, I'm mostly talking about the people who are new to playing MLB The Show or just like to play the game every once in a while for fun and might be discouraged to keep playing after these major changes to hitting. And I know most of you guys probably know this by now, but SDS has said that they're cutting back plate vision by 50% this year. So, there's going to be a lot more swing and misses, and they hope that this will just help out pitching. Also make the game more realistic with more swing and misses and less cheap hits. And we saw this on display in the tech test, kind of like I said in the very beginning. You could definitely feel that PCI placement and timing just felt more important than ever before. And if either one of those were off, you likely just weren't going to make contact, or if you were to make contact, it would be very weak contact. So hitting seems like it will be a lot tougher to master this year, and you won't be, just rewarded for cheap, fluky hits or home runs like you were last year. And personally, I think these hitting changes will actually be great for competitive modes within just MLB The Show, whether it's Diamond Dynasty or whatever. I can also see the concern, though, from people who might get discouraged from playing after finding the hitting to be too difficult. And I know there's probably a lot of other concerns that I could go over in this video, but I just want to quickly go over one, final smaller concern, which is about legends. And my concern, and something I've been wondering recently, is if Derek Jeter is going to be the only new big name legend we are getting. And as of this recording, that seems to be likely be it, but who knows, this could change at some point. So if you're watching this in the future and it has changed, just know this is being recorded a little bit in advance, so that could change for sure. But at this point, I just hope that we get all the big name legends from last year's game who will be returning to MLB The Show 23. So hopefully they didn't drop their entire budget on Jeter, but again, it is tough to complain a whole lot because it's Derek Jeter and it should be a fantastic addition into Diamond Dynasty this year, and it's someone who we've all been pretty much hoping for years, so it would be cool to see a few new big name legends come into the game as well, and have those ones to be looking forward to, but I'm not going to complain too much with Jeter. And I'm sure there's probably other things you guys might be worried about heading into MLB The Show 23 Diamond Dynasty. So let me know down in the comments below, any of your guys' concerns. And make sure you guys do check out the last video I put out about why MLB The Show 23 Diamond Dynasty will be amazing. And be sure to hit the subscribe button for more Diamond Dynasty videos. I'll be putting out daily videos once MLB The Show 23 drops. And that'll be it for this video. I appreciate all of you guys who stuck around through the end. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.